Okay, so before we start this story, I'm going to talk about this haircut, because I know you're looking at the screen like, whoa, she cut her hair. Yes, I cut my hair. It was on the 6th of May. I cut my hair. I went to the barbers and I asked the barber to shave off my hair. But I guess I'll do a video about why I cut my hair another time. Yeah. If you're new to this channel, please do not forget to like, subscribe and comment. Follow me on all my social media platforms. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know what you think. Hey guys, so today's a bit of a story time, and I'm going to tell you about how I got asked to be a side chick. Now, what is the definition of a side chick? For me, there is no such thing as a main chick and a side chick. I think both of you are side chicks. Like, am I right or wrong? Please comment below, because I feel like if somebody's going to be the piece on the side, you're both the pieces on the side. There's no such thing as a main chick. I mean, there's one that you favor more, but I don't feel like there's such thing as a main, because you clearly don't care about her enough to just have her. This is my take on it. So I never know. I don't ever want to be a main chick. I don't ever want to be a side chick, because both of y'all is side chicks. You understand? You understand? So basically, a couple of days ago, so this is actually a recent story, so this story time is going to be quite lit because it's quite fresh in my mind. A couple of days ago, I went to get a bit more of my hair cut. I'd finished getting my hair cut. I'd taken a hat to the barber, so I put my hat back on. I was wearing a hoodie and some jeans and some trainers. I got to Thornton Heath train station because my barber's is in Thornton Heath. I go to BULLEYS on Thornton Heath High Street. And I was on my way home. The barriers were open at Thornton Heath, so I just strutted through, and I usually use my Apple Pay. I just strutted through and I got off at Shepherd's Bush, and the barriers were open there as well. So as I'm walking through the barrier, all I hear is, yo, miss, blue hat. And I'm like, crap. And then I came back and he goes, you didn't tap out. So I'm like, oh yeah, sorry. So I've got my phone, because I use Apple Pay, like I said, beep beep beep, done it, and I've walked off. Then he goes, just because you're fine doesn't mean you don't tap. And I just thought, I know he ain't talking about me, because I had no makeup on and I look like a boy. I look like a boy. This hair in black with no makeup, I look like a boy. I'm telling you, I look like a boy. I'm probably going to put up a picture and show you that I look like a boy. So then I've walked off and I've gone to the bus stop, and as the bus stop is right opposite the overground station, and as I've looked back into the window of the train station, he's gone, come back. And I'm thinking, oh gosh, have I done something wrong again? Like, did I forget to do something? So I've gone back to him, and he's probably about 31. That's my guess. He's between 28 and 31. He's then said to me, oh, you're going to get me into so much trouble. So I'm thinking, what have I done that I'm going to get you into so much trouble? Then he starts asking me all these questions. Where are you from? What's your name? Where do you live? Do you live with your parents? How old are you? Have you got a boyfriend? Blah, 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 blah. Y'all know, you know, Deb's this lingo. But then a part of me is not stupid. Do you get what I mean? A part of me was like, okay, here we go. He's about to ask my number or something. Then another customer comes to him to ask him questions. I'm like, yes, here is my chance to run away. So I ran away to the bus stop and I hide like by the poster so that he couldn't really see me. This guy, let me tell you something, 2-3 minutes later, who was knocking on the window of the glass of the bus stop. I'm like, really? Like, really? So I'm like, okay, here we go. I'm not a rude person. When a guy wants to speak to me in public, I'm not rude. And at the same time, like, I always say this to people. In life, you never ever know who you're gonna meet later on, and you never ever know whether you'll need that person. So I'm never really rude even when I'm not interested. So he carries on and he's like, nah, seriously, you're really gonna get me into trouble. I'm like, how am I gonna get you into trouble? Because I've got an issue. I'm like, okay, so what's your issue? Because usually when people are telling me about their issues, it's like I do it over Instagram DM and Snapchat, and I give my counseling sessions there. So I'm like, okay, what's your issue? He's like, you're fine, you know. I'm like, okay, thank you. And then he goes, but I've got a girlfriend. Bye. Excuse me. Who you talking to? Like me? Oh yeah, come out. Come out. Hey, the boy said, I can't even call him a man. The boy said, I have a girlfriend. And I said, go look after your girlfriend, please. Go. I literally said it like that. I said, go look after your girlfriend. Then he said, why? What? So if I didn't have a girlfriend, would it be different? And I said, just go look after your girlfriend. And he's like, okay, just take my number, and if you feel like calling me, you can call me. That way you've got the chance. I said, go and look after your girlfriend. And the thing that irritates me the most about this scenario, about this situation, is the fact that him having the confidence to say that to me means that he has said it to somebody else before and it has worked for him. And I just thought, my goodness. And I sat on the bus and I thought to myself, wait, the fact that this guy has had the confidence to tell me that he has a girlfriend but he still wants my number means that he said that to somebody before and it has worked. Meaning he's been able to pursue somebody else and it's been successful. And wait, so this particular female has accepted what he has said. And I'm like, the standard of which men are going to get females is so low. And the sad thing is, women are allowing it. This is the part that hurts me the most, because okay, let's unfold the whole situation. Number one, he was honest and he was polite. We'll give him that. He was honest and he was polite. He told me that he had a girlfriend. Cool. But at that moment at which he's told me that he's got a girlfriend, you need to understand, as a woman, you don't share a man. Know your worth. He's already with somebody. He's already dealing with somebody. He's already speaking. He's already invested in somebody else. And he's actually asking for your approval to be a side chick. Sorry, not me. No. Like, women, we need to rise up and really show men that we're worth something. Because a conversation that I had with one of my male friends the other day, and he said, you know what, Debs, I'm so happy that you stood up for yourself, because me getting a girl nowadays is so easy. I don't even have to do much. And the sad thing is, it's so true, because I've realized as well that guys can't even be bothered anymore to pick up the phone to call you. He would rather just talk to you on WhatsApp. And it's like, okay, the WhatsApp thing is nice, it's cool, we're getting to know each other because we all have busy schedules nowadays, but you can't even pick up the phone to call the girl or the woman. You can't even pick up the phone to even ask her to go out. Like, guys just now are able just to write by text, come and see me, and she'll be there flicking up her hair, putting on her wig, doing her makeups to go see man. I feel like in 2017 we need to filter out this rubbish. My friend, one of my closest friends said that to me yesterday. She said, Deborah, we're at that stage now, you have to filter out what you know you can't deal with. It's not now that you're coming to see, can I test this out? Can I see how this will grow? Can I see where this goes? If you already know it don't work, it don't click, go head on, like, move. Filter it out. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his friends right, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy. Like, a lot of people talk about how men need to step up their game and men need to work harder and black men are failing us and etc. and men are failing us nowadays. But women, don't now use the fact that you're desperate to be in a relationship to lower your standard. I remember a guy said to me 2 years ago, get off your high horse, who do you think you are? And I thought to myself, Deborah, you do not lower your standard just because a man cannot meet it. Let me say that again. You do not lower your standard just because a man cannot meet it. It doesn't matter how fine he is, it doesn't matter how much money he's making, it doesn't matter what car he drives. I'm sorry, you are worth the effort. If he feels like he can't put in the effort to try and get to know you, don't force yourself to get to know him, because it will work for some time. He'll cooperate, and then eventually he'll be like, I can't be bothered with this no more, and drop it. Don't allow a man who's not your husband to try and use your body, to try and even touch your body. It does not belong to him. Your body does not belong to any man but your husband's. We have to raise the standard. Women, wake up, wake up. And this is why I am a purity advocate. Wake up. If we stop giving men what they want, they will rise up. They will eventually rise up and rise to meet the standards. But right now, there is no standard. Right now, a guy can get 2-3 girls a week if he really wants to, like that. When you've got the women out there who actually know their worth, who actually know who they are, these guys can't be bothered because they think, oh, she's not chasing me. So he automatically thinks her not chasing me means she's not interested. No, my brother. Women are not supposed to chase men. You are supposed to find us and pursue us. So all these women that are there following. Do you know what? Enjoy your fan club, but I ain't gonna join it. Sorry, boo-boo. I'm not joining your fan club. I'm really not. Women, wake up. And men, wake up. You guys could be doing so much more. Cut out the laziness, cut out the motives, cut out the I want to chill with my boys, I want to chill with my boys. Let's be real. Are your boys going to be cooking your dinners when you're like 45? No. This is the time you guys need to wake up. Women, wake up, because I feel in this generation women have their heads more screwed on than men. But then men want to talk about we're paranoid and we're insecure. No, we're not paranoid and we're not insecure. I know so many women that are in relationships where the man is doing other stuff. Then he wants to go ahead and tell his friends, nah man, she's annoyed, she's paranoid, she's insecure. She's not, because you created it. You created the fact that she's insecure. You made her feel insecure because you allowed another woman into her space. You said that you cherished her, but your actions did not prove that you cherished her. You said that you loved her, but your actions don't prove that you love her. These lies need to stop. These games need to stop, because you guys are going to have daughters. So the whole point of this message is, women, I want us to know our worth. Even something so petty as a guy wanting to see you for the first time. Personally, for me, I feel like dinner is perfect. Coffee is perfect. Cinema, nah. Why are you gonna go sit? This is my thought on cinema. I don't do cinema for first date. Like, this is just my thought, okay? Why am I gonna go sit in a dark room with a very loud movie on that I can't, like, in order for me to hear you speak, I've got to really move my ear to your mouth. Now, let's be real. Let's really be honest here. When someone's talking into your ear, male or female, how does it feel? How does it feel? The tingliness that will move from here to now move down below. There's a tingliness that will happen. Let's be real. So I feel like cinema is not the most appropriate place to get to know somebody until you're at that place with that person where you could go cinema and dinner, or dinner then cinema. I feel like cinema by itself is not a good enough date. I feel like cinema needs to be accompanied with something in order for it to be a date. You have to recognize what your weaknesses are. Recognize what your weaknesses are and apply wisdom. If you know that you can't handle ... don't put yourself into a situation that's going to allow you to slip or fall. The Bible tells us to flee from sin. It doesn't say fight it. It says flee, run from it. When the Lord's Prayer says lead us not into temptation, it means God will give us the wisdom that we may not put ourselves in places that will make us feel tempted. Am I making sense here? I hope I'm making sense. So my next point is, when a man approaches you, begin to decipher what level of respect he has for you. What a man says the first moment he meets you can say a lot for how he treats you. Is he polite? Does he respect you? Is he looking at you up and down? Is he looking at you like he's going to eat you like 6 wings and chips? Like, you really need to deep how this man is looking at you. And if he asks for your number, this is up to you whether you give it out or not. And when you give out your number and he calls you, have a good couple of days worth of conversation. Begin to pick his brain a bit. Something that I found that really helped, that has really helped me these last couple of months, is that I have conversations, and I have conversations to kind of pick brains, and if I can tell that this would never go anywhere, I don't want to waste the other person's time. So I filter it through. There is nothing wrong with speaking to people, and there's actually nothing wrong with going on dates. The problem is if you're sleeping with every single person that you go on a date with, that is when it becomes a problem. So my message for you guys today is, men, rise up. Women, allow a man to rise up. Together, women, know your worth. Know your standard. Allow men to rise up to who you are. Allow a man to really get to know you. Get to know you and get to know you. As I always say, you're worth it. You are more than worth it. It took me a very long time to really understand my worth after having my heart broken 3 times. And I said to myself, Deborah, it's enough. You can no longer lower your standard. You can no longer compromise. Nobody compromises your salvation. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Deborah, darling, and I hope you are encouraged. Do not forget to add me on all my social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Mwah!